Hey guys, Mike with A&M here. Today I'm going to show you how to tear down an old playground set or play swing set. So behind me you can see we got a wooden play set here, and this one actually has multiple decks, which is kind of cool. What I'm going to try to do first is just take a sledgehammer to some of these posts, and when it's so old like this you don't really want to get up on top of it because it might not hold your weight. Especially me, I weigh a little bit more than the average person, so that's what I'm gonna try to do, is just knock it down first, and then I'm gonna take a chainsaw and try to cut it up. All right, so what I was doing was kind of knocking down all the braces that's kind of holding this together. There's still some up here. I'm gonna try to knock those, and once I get those out, or I can cut them in half with a chainsaw, I should be able to just really make this whole thing go. Even now, I probably could just make it all fall, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to knock these other ones. So I actually should have never flipped this over. I got a little carried away, because then these joists right here would have held that up as I cut it. So I actually made, more work for myself. So remember that when you're cutting it up. But it still worked, but it was a little bit harder because all the weight was in the center where I was cutting. All right guys, I think we're probably at least 3/4 done. So they actually said they didn't care about the post or the concrete for the post. We got a little bit of cleaning up here to do. Now, if you've seen in the video, I cut that one the way I should have cut the first one. The only thing I was worried about is there's a lot of wasp and bees. That's why I was kind of being cautious. But this side, I don't know how I'm gonna approach this yet. I might just try to hit these legs out first because they seem like they're real loose. I was gonna try to cut, but it looks like there's another board under there that I didn't see. Now we're just gonna work on getting this part done. as you can see behind me, the playground is all gone. It took us about an hour, me and my wife, got all the posts out of the ground. These ones actually were loose back here, so I could just pull those right out. So that was cool. But overall, wasn't too bad. As you could tell, I was getting a little tired near the end, but that's just because it's a far walk to my trailer. So some of the things to remember is a sledgehammer, a hammer and a crowbar, and a chainsaw. So realistically, we could have used more power tools. You could even use a circular saw to cut those deck boards. I just found a chainsaw is the best way to do it, as long as you don't hit a nail. But you want to make sure your chain's sharp as well, and mine wasn't, and I just didn't even sharpen it. I just kept going, but we got it done. Obviously, if you're older, it's going to be harder to just swing a sledgehammer all day, so get your nephew or son or somebody you know to come help you and give them some beer and pizza. Overall, it worked out pretty good. We got paid 400 bucks for this, and it took me and my wife, I think we got here at like 10:30, and it's 12 now, so like an hour and a half. So it wasn't too bad. So now we're gonna head to the dump, throw all this stuff off, and we'll be done for the day. So if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.